Assalamu alaikum, good evening. Before I start, nataka mshukuru Amne for this event. I want us to appreciate her, but by mentioning Lovingly Abled mara tatu. Tuta mention Lovingly Abled mara tatu. So the one and only CEO of Lovingly Abled, none other than Amne Kasim. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. More passion. Thank you. Nitaanza na naomba mninywe radhi. Mimi with Kiswahili natoka Pwani, lakini sasa Kiswahili ni shida. Kwa hivyo nitajaribu kadri ya uwezo wangu, but naona niweni radhi. Naona sasa shida hizo. So nitaanza na story ndogo sana of when was Lovingly Abled formed. 2024. That was the first time napatana na Amne. And ilikuwa simjui kabisa. Ilikuwa tunafanya kazi pamoja hapa na pale. Sasa kukaa kuzungumza na yeye, this girl started speaking. Yani hata ikwanza, wasichana huwa wanaanza urafiki vipi? Natoka Kitui. Kamba mimi pia natoka Kitui. But sikujui. I don't know Kitui, but I'm also from Kitui. And from that moment, she found a space where she could express her dreams. She talked about this event, this whole organization, to somebody she had no idea about. We were just working together, co-workers, okay? Workmates and stuff. So talking to this person, who is her, I started knowing more about her. And ananiambia, I have a dream. Namuuliza, ndoto gani hiyo? She sat down, akachukua kitabu, akaandika word by word. Can you believe it? Word by word. I was also surprised, like how much ilikuwa like mtu akona ile desire, lazima hii kitu ifanyike, and that's how she did it. Alikaa akaandika word by word, and alhamdulillah she showed it to me. But at first it took months for her to actually show me, because kila niambia nimeandika hiki kitu lakini mimi sitaki kumuonesha mtu yoyote. I told her show it to me, because remember, the first time you ever decide this is the step that I'm taking, nifanye kitu, that is when everything itafanyika. She was so scared to show it to people that I have a dream of coming up with an organization, and it's very personal to me because nimepitia. So imagine the drive that gave this person kufanya hii kitu. Na akaniambia kitu moja. Hapo alikuwa anaanza itafanyika. We were all confused. Sote tumetoka high school. Sote tunafanya kazi. We're trying to support ourselves. We're trying to support our future, our families. She was like, Aisha, mimi sidhani kama hii kitu itafanyika. You know what? I think it's time to give up. And I told her, the moment you decide hii kitu hutofanya, don't ever call me your friend. That was the condition I gave her. And the rest is history. Angalia, look at this event. In the name of Lovingly Abled, brought by one girl from a small town, Kitui. Round of applause, please.
So, allow me to talk a little about Lovingly Abled. Lovingly Abled was founded in Mombasa in the year 2024 by Amne Kasim. We have had so many challenges. Tufikie pale tumefika leo. We have gone through a lot. We have had so much support system, so many people who tried to break us, but alhamdulillah, here we are today. So our aims of Lovingly Abled, our first agenda is to advocate for cheaper and better educational facilities for autistic kids. Well, the educational facilities are there, but at what cost? They are expensive. They are very limited. So that's one of our biggest vision, to advocate for cheaper and better educational facilities. And then we have, we create the safe space for parents. So the safe space, it's basically parents of autistic kids are gathered together. They share experiences on how it is raising autistic kids. Because as much as it's hard for an autistic person, it's also hard for the innocent parent, right? Nobody wants to see their kids suffer, right? So we create a safe space where we give emotional support, and kuna life coaches huko, they get support each and every day. And then our biggest goal is to break myths and misconceptions surrounding autism with inclusive events like this one we have today. So our main aim for today is to create awareness on autism, is to show people like autism isn't a disability, it's just somebody who's built unique. They're built different from us, and it doesn't mean we have to treat them differently. We should include them the way we want to be included in certain things. So that's basically what we're going to be doing today, and I hope you will learn something. I hope you'll be attentive. Ukitoka hapa, uta change your perspective of an autistic person, and you'll be ready to learn more. That's all I have. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah.
My name is Amina Kasim. You all know me as Amne Kasim. I am an author. I recently published my first autism-themed book. I am a community health student, a community enthusiast. I am a peer counselor, a certified peer counselor. And I am the founder and director of Lovingly Abled organization. So, paka hapo tuko sawa? Tuko pamoja? What is Lovingly Abled? Why Lovingly Abled? Why advocate for autism? Lovingly Abled is just a twist of words. I know I like playing with words. It's just a twist of words. Lovingly abled. Abled in a lovely way. Not able differently, because everyone is able differently, sindio? But these people living with autism are abled in a lovely way. And you can't see that unless you shape into their world. So what do we do in Lovingly Abled? We advocate for autistic persons, their rights, and everything about them. We create awareness about autism because how many of you knew about autism before kuja hapa? All of you? Not all of you. So that's why we are doing this. We also advocate for more affordable schools for autistic children. And when I talk about this, it's very personal to me. I'll tell you later. So we also do online webinars every end of the month. You can follow us on our social media pages. I know you all have smartphones. So you can follow us on our social media pages every end of the month. Watafanya online webinars whereby we invite professionals, we invite parents to give their perspectives on autism. And under Lovingly Abled, there is a branch called the Safe Space.